This is our NUPIXX 7-inch quad screen with touch, the only screen that actually has the touch control on the market. We're going to go over a few of the external features of the monitor first. It does come with a sunshade, although the monitor is extremely high resolution, and we're going to go ahead and unsnap this to give you an idea that that is an option that can be taken off. The bracket that also comes with the unit is a very heavy gauge steel, double thumb screw mounts on each side, so there's 4 bolts that actually bolt to the bracket, and the monitor is a cast aluminum frame. It is not a plastic housing. Very heavy duty, commercial grade. The quad processing, switching, everything is built into the monitor, so there are no external boxes or processors of any kind. So it's still a very simple 2-wire hookup, positive and negative, 12 to 24 volt systems it will work with no inversion, anything special needed for power connections. Also on the front of the unit, it does also have an automatic dimmer. As you can see, as I put my finger over the dimmer, it automatically dims down or brightens up. So then you're not forced at night to go into the settings of the monitor and turn down your brightness as on the majority of ag monitors that are out in the industry. Then some of the controls on the front, we have a jump, source, power on and off, and then our actual menu. So first thing we'll demonstrate is the touch screen. So right now we have 4 cameras up. Whatever screen or camera that I want to view, you just touch that particular view and it'll go full screen. Then I can just touch the screen again anywhere and it'll go back to your previous setting. So if I want to go full screen on camera 3, just to we'll just touch around here to show you. These are all just views either in our showroom or outside, but just to give you an idea what a gloomy day it is. So at that point, again, we're showing you the quad. Now I'm going to go to the jump button, and I can do a preset setting for 1 camera, 2 in a split screen, 3, or any other preset that I would like to have. So you can also use this as a 2-camera system. But again, even in split screen mode, I can tap and go full screen on either camera. Now I'm going to go back to the jump, and you can see the little J up in the left-hand corner. It might be kind of hard to see in the video, but there's a little J right here, and that tells me I'm in jump mode. But what I'm going to do is go back, and I'm going to switch through my sources, so I can choose if I just want a single camera or this is a split. I can choose any of the cameras. Here's a 3-camera view, so we have 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. This would be great for like the rear vision one where you get a really nice wide view, and this one would be great for like an auger, for example. But I can still, in any mode, I can always touch whatever camera I want and go to full screen. But I'm going to jump through the source, and again, you can choose single, split, and any 2 cameras in the split mode, or in a tri mode you can also choose, like I say, up to 3. So that kind of gives you an idea. And then when I go back to my jump button, it'll always go back to the quad mode or whatever I set that camera up as. So you can have 2 preset patterns per se. Like if you want 4 cameras on and you have a double split screen on one, a double split screen on the other on a jump button, you can do that. So it's pretty endless as far as the settings of the views that you want. And then in our menu, I'm not going to go through everything that's in here because there's a ton of stuff, but obviously you can adjust brightness, contrast, saturation, and hue. The day-night automatic, that is an option with our auto dim that you can actually shut that on or off. The rear setup, you can set the rear camera to be regular. Well, the menu times out after a while, but you can set the rear setup to be regular reverse image, and I'm going to scroll down. There's also the display if you want the cameras to say A, B, C, and R for rear. You can have the display on or off, distance gauge, There's also on-screen display lock that you can actually lock the screen if you don't want it to function for any reason as far as touching it. Then we'll also go down to here's our jump mode where we can set our two presets for this actual jump button. So you don't even have to really touch the screen. You have that option though to set up the jump however you want. And then cam out, there's also an output on the monitor where you could hook up a wireless transmitter or go to a separate screen, and on the cam out video cable you can dedicate that to be even different than what you're seeing on the screen right now. So if you just want cam out, say to be our NUPIXX display for example, which would be camera 3, you can actually set it up, the cam out, to be a dedicated video that's different than what you're seeing right now on this screen. And we're gonna, again, the menu will time out after a while, so it'll go back. And you can also, like in any of the modes, obviously when you get in here, if you hit enter and you want to go to exit like I just did, we just did an exit. So that pretty much gives you all the basic overview of this monitor. Again, it's our nicest one that's out, and it takes very minimal time, or I should say attention, to getting the view that you want of the camera, and somebody sleeping on a job. So we appreciate your time. Thank you.